Hi, this is just a quick review of the Synco G1 A1 wireless microphones. Now there is an A2 that comes with two receivers. Yeah, I mean basically normally, if you don't know me, I don't normally do this kind of thing. I've got a little camper van that I go out in and just travel around and do photography videos and everything else. But yeah, so reviews aren't my thing, but I've been having problems with the audio, so I'm trying to upgrade. So yeah, Synco G1s. Now these at the time of reviewing have kind of just been discontinued and replaced by the G2, but there's still a lot of these around. So let's get on with the unboxing anyway. So basically, yeah, you've got this nice little box. You've got all the specs on the back and everything else. It tells you what you've got, in the box. You've got the two mics and everything. But let's just get it open, because I don't see the point in unboxing videos directly, but some people do. So let's get it out anyway. So, well, the one thing is you've got your instruction manual there, but you do get a nice little solid case with it as well. So in there, let's go in. And in here you've got all the cables. Let's go through the cables first. Right, you've got the two audio cables, one for your phone and one for your camera as well. Now you can always tell the difference because one's got 3 black parts on, which is the actual phone one, and the other one is got 2 on. So that's how you can tell. Normally the springy one as well is the one for your actual DSLR camera, which is the one I'll be using. So we've got those. Now you've got the USB cable. Now this is charging. It's basically USB-C. So you've got 2 USB-Cs on this end, and then just your normal USB-A on there, for your actual charging, because each one has got a USB-C port. So that's that. You also get a little lavalier mic as well. So then that can go onto the transmitter, which I'll explain in a minute. And then in here as well, there's a little, I don't know if you can see that on camera. Let's try and get it there. Basically that's to reset. You've got like an indented little button to reset it if there's ever any problems. And then also in here is your little tie clip for your lavalier mic. And then in here you've got the 2 main little units, your transmitter and receiver, and then a little wind muff to go on to the one that you have on you basically. So yeah, but as you can see, I mean, it is a solid structure of an actual case. So yeah, let's get that out of the way. Now you've got different buttons on the side. Now the manual, this is where it tells you in here what the actual buttons do and how to pair it and stuff like that. But really what it doesn't tell you is different things. So on your transmitter, that's not the transmitter. Which one are we talking about? That's your transmitter. This is the one that goes on the actual camera. Now on here you've got a pairing button, and you have the same on there. Normally you don't need to, because as soon as you switch it on, they automatically pair, which I'll do that now. So you've got your 2 pairing buttons, your power on buttons there. Just power them on, and a few seconds later they'll come on, and as soon as they go, I don't know if you can see the light there, they've gone solid. That means they're actually synced together. And next to those you've got your USB-C. So yeah, so on the things now you've got like the 2 pairing buttons. Now each one has got one of those, but then above each one of those you have got 2 other buttons. Now the one on the receiver, the one that you put on your transmitter or your receiver, your transmitter, let's say, right, that has got a high pass filter on it, so it kind of boosts the volume. Now I have used these, and the one thing I do notice is that it produces a lot more noise, just background hiss. Now if you're out and about you probably wouldn't notice it, but yeah, you've got that on there. And if you press it, it flashes twice, I don't know if you can see that, to show that the high pass filter is on. Press it again and it's off. Now the one that goes on your camera, your transmitter, you've got like what looks like a volume. I don't know if you can just see it there, and that is actually a volume control. Now there are like 4 steps in a way on this, but as you press it, there's no way that you know what volume it's actually doing. which, you know, is a bit pointless really. So it's a bit hard. It comes on number 2. Now I have used these just testing, and I did find, like, just in a quiet environment like we are now, there's a slight hiss in the background, and it is more noticeable, you know, when there is no talking or anything like that. But these for me are, you know, to go out and about, you know, in my little videos, like I say, in the camper, because, you know, I always want to get people, you know, shots of me, you know, showing you what I'm taking the pictures of and everything else. So yeah, but this is what these are for. So that it is a bit annoying a little bit, but you know, at the end of the day, yes, I can put these on now, but I think the main thing is we'll go out and test them out in the field. So yeah, I mean, I got these, just first of all, you still can get them from some sellers. This is from a seller that was actually got, like, oh yeah, just leftover stock in a sense. And for me, the 2 of these, I got them at a very good deal at like 25 quid. Normally they're about 40, you know, pounds and everything else, but I got it at a really good deal, you know, just before Christmas. So yeah, but there is then the G2s as well, which then do have the little displays, which, you know, if these are any good, I'll probably upgrade to them, you know, at some point. But yeah, let's get on and we'll take it out and show you the menus. Right, the one thing that I did want to say actually is the actual power. Now, to charge in, it says around about an hour and a half, which does seem right because I've let them run down and that. And on, you know, you should get, it says up to 5 hours, you know, of use out of them. But again, you know, dependent on conditions, depending on the volume, you know, that might change. But you know, 5 hours isn't too bad really. That's enough for, you know, for me. I'm normally out doing like photography in the morning at sunrise, you know, and I'm out for like 2, maybe 3 hours, something like that at a time. So this will probably be okay for that. I mean, they are pretty light. I can't remember the actual spec of the weight, but yeah, they're pretty light. So like I say, you know, you can just, I've got the lavalier, so sorry about any noise now, you can just clip that on and use it like that. The only thing is if you've got something on, it pulls down your top, which is then where your lavalier mic, you know, comes in use. Now, a lot of people have said that these do sound a little bit scratchy, this particular lavalier mic. Now, I've quickly tried it, and yeah, it does sound a little bit, but again, it is a standard 3.5mm jack, so you can just upgrade the lavalier mic and still use it wireless. The one thing I do want to say as well is on the one that goes on the camera, your transmitter, you have got an audio out as well, so you can actually just monitor your sound. So if this is on someone else and you're on your camera, you can just put a headphone in. Since I did that review at home, it's been about 3 months, and I have been using it. So I can say, you know, the time-wise that it lasts, you know, it is around about 4 to 5 hours that I've been using it, no problem at all. So I'm going to test the distance, which is one thing I haven't done. So I'm about 1.5 meters away. Sorry about any background noise, which is what you'd expect. We've got kids playing that way, we've got a main road that way. I've got it through the little extension microphone here, and then the receiver in there. So I'm going to walk. You know, I'm actually at a Wall Roman site, so that's for another video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we'll walk over there and see how it goes. So let's go. Now, do remember, I am a little bit slow with things, you know, because of my spinal problem. So we'll go around about here, which is probably, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 15 meters, if that. So I don't know how clear this is because I've never used it this far, so say about 15 meters. We'll go a little bit further. Again, I'm now away, disrupt, because what we'll get up here, again just check it here, which is probably, you know, double that, about 30 meters. So again, I don't know if this is breaking up, I'm not going to know until I get home. Over here, which I'd say is about 50 meters, probably the maximum you're probably going to use it. Again, we have got a slight breeze and everything else, so don't know how this is going to turn out. So yeah, well, I'll walk back to the camera and I'll give you my opinion of it anyway. Now, I'll speed this bit of footage up because me being slow. Right, for me, the Synco G1, which yes, it's an old model, has been absolutely brilliant for what I've been doing for the YouTube videos and everything else. Now I'm just literally holding my tripod at arm's length, which is what I normally do, and it's absolutely brilliant for me. What I have been doing now is I've got, you know, a normal like little Rode video mic on the top with a wind muff and then a splitter, which I'll go into in a future video, so that if this fails or anything, I've got that one, or then if that one fails, I've got this one. So I've got the two, because it does it then. One's the left channel and one's the right, and then you can do it in post. And you can buy a Rode splitter, which is about 20 quid, but you can just get a normal little splitter, and I'll do a video on that and everything. So again, thank you for watching. Hope this has been, you know, enjoyable and informative and all that kind of stuff. And again, if you like my videos and you want to see me out and about and everything, like, subscribe, do all that kind of YouTubey stuff. And again, thank you for watching. So goodbye.